I work at a small local diner for a year back in 2019. It was just regular, ordinary restaurant and I was several there. The place closed at 10 every night, but my shift actually ended at 11 because I had to clean all the tables in the back room before heading home. It was a normal night of closing alone and I just locked the doors. At 10 p.m. I began wiping down the tables, but after just a couple seconds, several loud knocks came from the front door. It made me jump, but I looked over and saw a man standing there, looking through the glass door. I spoke loudly, telling him the place was closed for the night. This has happened before, so it wasn't much a big deal, but the guy stayed there for a little bit as if he didn't understand what I said. I walked closer to the door. I said, "Sorry, the store closed. That's hate, we aren't taking any more orders tonight." I spoke even louder this time, so I knew he heard me. The guy looked at me for a second with no reaction before making a slight smile and turning around as he walked away. I thought he may have been drunk or something, but I forgot about it. After a couple minutes and continued with my work, I finished cleaning all the tables and started wiping down the front counter when I saw the corner of my eye a figure moving towards the front door, followed by knocking again. It was the same guy from 50 minutes ago, standing right outside, looking through the door at me. I never had someone do this before, so I was more annoyed this time. I raised both of my arms up as in a "what are you doing" kind of gesture. The man still staring at me knocked again. I told him with a very loud and strict voice that we were closed and he needed to leave. This time though, he looked very bothered by what I had said. He tensed up, then gave the door a small push as if to test if it was locked or not before walking away. What the hell is wrong with that guy? I said out loud to myself as I walked towards the front windows to make sure that he was leaving the area. I didn't see him anywhere in the parking lot, so I figured he was gone for good. I checked the time and was slightly annoyed as it was later than I was hoping. But just as I began walking over the counter, a sudden loud bang came from the restaurant's back door. My frozen fear, as I wasn't confident whether or not the back door was locked. But a couple seconds later, they began hitting the door over and over. Knowing now that the door was locked, I knew I needed to leave while I still had the chance. I sprinted out the front door and got my car, calling the police as fast as I could. After a minute or two, I could see through the restaurant window as the man appeared and began looking through the whole building. Then he tried to open the cash register, but I think he gave up after a few tries, and then he disappeared to back of the store. Once the police arrived, they made sure the man was gone, and then got the whole story from me. The back door had huge dents in it, and the door handle was almost completely gone, clearly having been beaten by a hammer or something. But other than that, there wasn't much damage or even anything stole aside from the tip jar that we kept at the front counter. I just find it crazy that some people are willing to do these sort of things just for a couple extra bucks. What he would have done if I had stood in his way.